What is going on? So as promised, this video is going to take you through a day of eating on my reverse diet and show you guys what I eat on a day where I'm going to be eating out at dinner and dessert and consuming a lot of calories in those meals out. Now I do flexible dieting and I have done for like 5 years now. Obviously there's been times where I stop tracking here and there. I'm very lifestyle orientated when it comes to flexible dieting. I'm not over the top unless, you know, I'm prepping and then I'm on point. So I feel like there's a lot of people that also do flexible dieting and, you know, they try and market their business or whatever by just uploading photos of look what I'm eating and look what I look like, things like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've done that before as well, and you know, it's good because you want to show people not to be afraid of food or label food as good or as bad, but not all the time people are showing, you know, what they're actually eating, you know, within that day or that week to be able to eat those like awesome meals out. So this video is going to just take you through a few, like I'm not really eating that much today to be honest because I'm going to eat a lot tonight, but there's a few meals that I'm going to be eating throughout the day which are all going to be lower calorie to be able to make room for what I'm going to eat. This is what Dad has for breakfast. Breakfast of champions. What are you going there, Dad?
All my vitamins for my body.
All ran, sultana ran. What's the other one?
Wheat Bix.
Wheat Bix. Get that fiber intake in. Okay, so meal one is here. 60 grams of oats soaked in hot water overnight. The reason why I soak them overnight is so that the oats expand and becomes more creamier, more voluminous the next day. So I've just put in 40 grams of banana and 70 mils of macadamia nut milk, which is amazing. Warms it up for 3.5 minutes in the microwave. And then I'm putting in here my Happy Whey protein, chalk pea protein, which is so good, 35 grams roughly. Here is the macadamia nut milk. It is so good. You can get it from Go Vita. If you mention my name, you get 10% discount. It's very similar to almond milk. It's just I find it a lot more creamier. So I like that. If it's creamier, it's a win-win for me. It's just a little bit higher than fat than almond milk. If that doesn't bother you, then I would say go for macadamia nut. It's so good, especially if you're only using a little bit on top of your oats. That's fine. So then I'm just going to mix my oats together with the protein. Usually I would have chocolate or peanut butter on top, but I'm obviously saving macros for tonight. So this is it. And just put a little bit of cinnamon on top. And that is breakfast with a long black coffee. Yum. So my meal number 2 for today isn't going to be very exciting at all. I've got 70 grams of mushrooms and that's like 56 grams of zucchini. I'm not going to go too crazy with fibery stuff throughout the day today. I have had some digestive issues, so too much, like when you put too much fiber into your system, obviously it slows down digestion, which is great if you want to keep yourself fuller for longer, but I want to be able to enjoy my food out tonight, so I'm not going too hard with the fiber today. So I'm going to chop those mushrooms up, grill it there, and then add 100 mils of egg whites, which isn't much, but I want to save room for protein later. Usually I'd go for egg whites that are fresh, but the back end of this prep I just got super lazy and just started going with egg whites in the garden when you eat egg whites every day. So, and I also usually do the zucchini and mushrooms separate, but today I'm not really eating that much stuff, so I'm just going to put it together and scramble it. So I'm going to go for 100 grams. Man, I'm good at guessing. 109, good enough. So yeah, let that soak up like an omelette. And then this is a must-have, which is barbecue sauce, no added sugar. I don't know how to work out the focus on this camera. Anyways, I will just read it out because I don't know how to do it. Oh, I think we're focusing. So there's literally like 2.4 grams of carbs in 15 mils. So, and then that's it. So this is like a lifesaver when you're dieting, or if you want to save macros like I am for dinner tonight. I've also got a side here of papaya. I can't say it properly, but apparently that's good for your gut health. Obviously, like I said before, I've been having some issues this week and I actually just really love it. So I have 100 grams there, and there's only about 30 grams of strawberries because that's just what I had left, so I just popped that there. Obviously, it's not focusing yet. Obviously, fruit and veggies are like there's no fat in them, most of them. So it's a great option to go for foods like this if you're wanting to save food for, like, you know, a meal that's going to be high in fat and more calorie dense. So yeah, so I'm going to have a side of fruit with my omelette when it's done. And the macros for this meal is like barely anything. What I've got is protein, a little bit of fiber in the fruit and veg, and a little bit of carbs in here. And life. So here we go, my fruit and my egg white scrambled eggs, which is just looking fabulous. Usually I'd add like cottage cheese and avocado and things like that to the omelette. Obviously I'm trying to save room for dinner, as well as go a little bit lower on the dairy because I'm going to have a lot of dairy tonight and it's been upsetting me a little bit. So there we go, pretty much no calories in this meal. Protein, fiber, a little bit of carbs. So we are Lily, Kate. We are Lily, Kate. We are on our way to Bondi. Going to do a quick little walk before going to, what's that? Lock the doors, because yeah, or
oh wait, I think I unlocked mine.
Oh,
no.
Lovely.
Oh,
They want to clean our screen.
Oh, I was thinking why?
You know what? At least he's doing what he needs to do to get by.
He's hustling. He looks drug addicted.
He probably does. Anyways, we went to a really nice restaurant after my first show in Sydney, which was Japanese. What was it called? Mamasan.
Yeah,
Mamasan Bondi. So it was like Japanese tapas, and it was like a really quirky type place.
Yeah.
And we've been all craving the food. Since that day, so we're gonna go there after we do a quick walk, and then head to where Vista,
So yay!
which is where it's at. So anyways, we've planned what we're having for dinner, which is going to be something light for me because I'm being strategic.
Sorry, I didn't realize. I was trying to put my hair out the window.
She's the social media guru.
I am.
Hashtag Nike.
Scary.
I've already planned out what I'm having because I had it last time and I want it again, and I think you guys are doing the same. Because when you know what's good, you know what's good. You gotta stick to that. As well, I still haven't been feeling the best in the stomach, which is so annoying. And I really want to take advantage of Vista, so I don't want to overdo it at dinner and then not be able to eat much at Vista because that's where it's at. Anyways, that's all we've got for now. Anything to add on that, Lily?
No.
Lily's been strategic like me in terms of what she's eaten today. What did you actually eat today?
Egg whites.
Yep, for breakfast.
Mushroom zucchini.
Oh my god,
Then
that's what I had.
I had a rye wrap.
Which
Like
rye wrap do you get?
I don't know. It has like 13 grams of carbs.
Oh yeah,
fat,
the mountain
yeah,
ones.
those ones.
Good
Yeah.
brand.
Yeah, and I toasted it.
Is that all you had?
Yeah, and coffee.
And coffee. She's really saving her macros.
I just didn't get time to eat.
She's been a busy gal. So yeah, when you see, I feel like oh no, you're going the right way. When you see people eating out desserts and things like that, even Kate doesn't count macros, but she understands nutrition very well. So she knows, like, if she's going to go out for dinner or something like that, she'll go a little bit lighter during the day. Is that what you do, Kate?
That's right.
I haven't even asked you that, but I'm just assuming that's what you did.
Double up.
So not only because you want to strategically always pull over if there's a siren not only because you want to obviously save room so you can physically eat it, but
You go forward. Oh no.
always, oh my god, are they
I can't stand people.
always pull over
So
if there's
silly.
an ambulance. There's two
two.
ambulances. Crap.
So
Anyway.
moved.
Yeah, so the foods that we've all kind of chosen today is obviously going to be lower calorie, lower fat especially. So not only can we fit in more in our stomachs physically, especially my stomach at the moment, but we aren't going to be eating like what we usually eat during the day, you know, banking up the calories and then banking them up triple tonight when we eat out. So all that being strategic, and yeah, anyways, we'll leave it at that for now. Anything to add?
No. Bye.
He's so good at vlogging. All right, here is what I had at Mamasan Bondi. So I had kingfish and tuna. As you can see there, sashimi. And then over here I had asparagus and zucchini. It's just grilled veggies. I didn't actually know what veggies it was, with like a spicy type sauce, which wasn't too spicy because I don't like too much spice. This is what Kate had. It was some type of chicken dish, which she liked. Lots of spice, too much spice for me. Then some seasoned potatoes. I didn't really have, I had like a few, picked at them, but the girls had those. And then what's here? I think this is what Lily had, some more sashimi. So yeah, here's the veggies. So nice. Really, really good. So with the sashimi that I ordered, it did come with salmon as well, like salmon sashimi. Obviously, salmon's a little bit higher in fat. I wanted to lower my fats throughout the day because I wanted to have a lot at Vista. So I strategically ordered the sashimi to come out with extra kingfish and tuna instead of salmon. And they were more than happy to do that for me. I personally prefer kingfish and tuna sashimi than salmon sashimi anyway. You prefer salmon cooked. So yeah, that was really good. They did that, saved fat. Obviously whitefish and tuna is a lot lower in fat. And pickled ginger is so good. I don't know if you wouldn't like that. Anyways, here we are. Look at that. Vista. It's always exciting to see that sign. So I didn't really get much footage here because I was just so excited. But this here I'll talk about after. That's hot fudge sauce that I'm pouring on. And then, Nutella crepes. I always order Nutella crepes. And then I just kind of mix up the ice cream bowl when I go there. So what I had was, as you can see here in the photo, Nutella crepes, comes with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Usually I go for a really big ice cream bowl, but this particular week, obviously having problems with my stomach, and I wasn't feeling that well, particularly that day. I don't know how much room I actually had in my little stomach to fit in. Even though after most shows I can handle quite a lot. This has been a little bit different. So I still ordered my side order of ice cream, and I actually ordered a frozen yogurt bowl. So what it was frozen yogurt with hot fudge sauce. To be honest, that hot fudge sauce was a little bit disappointing. It was more like very, very bitter. But it was still really good. And what was in the bowl was banana, hot fudge sauce and mixed nuts. So that was really nice. I ate all of it, didn't waste any of it. Lily got the brownie, and the brownie was just so good. So yeah, that's what I ate out at Vista. And I'm going to pop up the estimated macros here for you. So here's a screenshot of what I entered. So remembering when you're eating out, it's never going to be like 100% on point with what you enter in, but the most important thing is that you do your best to stay accountable, and then you just kind of enjoy yourself. You've accounted the best you can and move on. Okay. The goal for me obviously is weight gain, which is freaking awesome. So I don't need to be worrying about, you know, if I've counted everything to the T. So as you can see, I've entered things in individually. I don't really think that it's gonna be less accurate if you just type in Nutella crepes. So I enter in the crepes individually. I enter in the Nutella, as you can see there. I estimate 100 grams because it's so lush. And then everything else entered in individually. I'll pop up the total macros for this meal of what I guesstimated here for you as well, so you can see. But yeah, as you can see there, that I have enjoyed my meal out, still stayed on track, had a bit of a lighter dinner strategically because I wanted to go all out in dessert, and didn't really eat much throughout the day. So my weight went up like 500 grams after this and just dropped straight back down. So I'm still struggling to kind of gain weight after this show. So I guess I'll be back at Vista this weekend, maybe in better form. Maybe I'll be able to order that bigger bowl. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's probably not the best edit, but I did my best to do it. There's going to be some more foodie videos coming, and little, tips and tricks that I have on up my sleeve with years of experience. So hope that helped you a little bit. And if you haven't been to Bay Vista, you need to go.